Okay, I should be on live. How are you doing? If you can hear me, please let me know. Oh, green tea, konnichiwa. How are you today? Can you hear me well? Is everything okay? I think everything is okay. I don't know how many people are out there today, and I don't think I can do much because my doctor told me I have biceps tendinitis. So, 聞こえます。Oh, Zach, thank you. And 5 by 5. That's okay, is it? Jose, thank you very much. And Adam, good evening. How are you all doing? Thank you for stopping by and say hello. Yes. So today I want to go over when you cannot lift your hands above your head, what can you do? Thank you, Zach. Yes, I have to be careful. Yeah, biceps tendinitis. So it's common. Well, to start off with, I had left shoulder injury a long time ago when I was high school student. And back in old days, like we all know about these traditional Japanese students, rest a little bit. Oh yeah, I can move and start back into training. Bad move, right? I was okay when I was young. It quit working because of that. So, Christopher, hello. How are you doing? Soul Climber Studios. Oh, hey. Thank you guys for coming. And this quit working, so I had surgery. And of course, years of using my right shoulder to compensate left shoulder. This started hurting long time ago, and I could just, well, it was very painful. But a few years ago, before COVID, it was really hurting. So I thought I had to I have to have another surgery. But it's only biceps tendinitis. That's good. I got medicine and anti-inflammatory medicine, so it's okay now. It doesn't hurt as much. And I have exercise paperwork from the doctor's office, so I'm going to do that. But of course, Kendo, what am I going to do? This is a great idea when you cannot do I can't lift my shoulder up because I took medicine. It's okay right now. I can go like this. I don't want to, well, probably it's okay because of medicine. So maybe I can do that. But anyway, what if you hurt your shoulder? You cannot do this. As if you remember, I went over Tenouchi, how to grip properly video. I grabbing this, I grabbing that, blah blah blah, right? So sharp, we can go over sharp strike, right? So what I would do, this is my solar plexus. This is about my left hand should be solar plexus height, according to my senseis, right? So I would do this, grab my left wrist to prevent injury, overextend left wrist like that. Just make sure it's secure. And these fingers tight for me, maybe 3 if your sensei tells you to do it, 3 fingers tight. Let's do that. All right, and then you go boop, boop, boop. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so you can do that. Right? As a matter of fact, I can go both hands like this. Some shit, you know, you can do sharp strike like this. Pong. My sensei, Tsurumaru sensei, 9th dan said, palms towards your opponent, and flick, flick, flick. Of course, your right hand should be here, but since I have to take care of my right shoulder now, take it easy on this. So I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The core muscles tight as well. Now, and what if you can do heavy stuff? Maybe you have heavy stuff like that. Yeah, of course you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm feeling it right here. So maybe I don't do that too much, okay? And also, I can do this type of exercise. 1, 2, 3. Not that kind of exercise. I hope it's okay. All right, so be careful with the lights when you do survey at home. All right, so make sure you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep your hands around chest area. Left hand should be on the solar plexus. Like that, right? Yeah, oops. Hi Matthew, hello. Peter, hello. So yes, you can do all kinds of stuff. Of course, I'm scared now. Of course, you can do squats, tongue, right? And I have videos over, over squats. So please watch that if you don't know how to do it. You hit the lights all the time. You have to change the bulb all the time, huh? Yeah, so make sure you do what you can do, right? And take it easy on your injured part. And if you cannot go, because Kendo, usually we always do this, right? Of course, we're using same joints like this all the time. So it's a good idea to move your shoulders other ways as well, not only this way. This way at home, I strongly recommend you go like this, like that. So your shoulders can, what do you call it? Activate other muscles rather than same muscle groups all the time. So, greeting from Chile. Hello, how are you? Okay, Matthew. So unlike main strike, it stops at the chest. Oh, probably you learned main strikes. I don't know how you strike, how you learned. Maybe your main strikes like this. Your left hand at chest height, Matthew. Is that right? Like this. And your right hand should be on your shoulder height. Let me know if you learned main strike like that. I didn't learn main strike like that. My main strike is solar plexus. Left hand should be solar plexus height, and right hand is there accordingly. So it's about chest height if you can see. So left hand should be solar plexus, right hand about chest height. So you can bring your kensaki down like this. Okay, Matthew. So you stick to what you learned. Okay. I do differently. I do things differently. Uh, what can I say? How can I say? How can I explain? If theoretically, okay, theoretically, from my perspectives, if you have your right hand here at your shoulder height, as you can see, Kensaki is above the man, right? So to bring it down, you have to do this, right? Now, if you do that, your left, what do you call it, elbow is sticking out, and you can see the stress in the wrist. Tendency-wise, you're gonna hurt your wrist, and if you start going like this, you're gonna hurt your elbow as well. So if we stick to natural, okay, like human, like mechanism wise, if you go down, right, down, I'm sure a lot of sensei says you're gonna cut down, right, maybe at least ear level, right? So ear level, without doing this, if I do this, if you, like, my sensei was more like very traditional old style, so we always go back to ken part, katana part. If you go like this, you can hit a target, but you cannot cut the target. So if you want to cut, wrist have to go like this and go. You have to bring your sword down with your left hand like this. This is only, you're hitting like this, and as you can see, your left shoulder comes up too. Now, I don't teach it because I didn't learn like that, and I can see kind of issue, like injury issue, because of extra stress everywhere. Going like this, extra stress on shoulder, extra stress on the wrist. So I'm not against the way other people teach, but if I teach my students, bring your left hands down so your shoulder comes down, and it will have no stress anywhere. Okay, so that's my perspective. So bring the blade down. Blade down, and Kensai comes down. Boom, Kensai comes down, and mind you, you're striking man like this, right? Man like that, right? Because we cannot cut through our target, right? We cannot cut through our opponent. Once it stops, what happens here? Because you're cutting down, and it suddenly this part stops, right? But this, and then this scalp part will come up. So that's why when you see videos or pictures, especially videos, slow videos, once you hit man, it will come up like this because it doesn't go down any further. So physics wise, right, your hands should come up. Okay, so if you intend to do this all the time, because you're already doing that, you probably will overdo it because you stop here and you go like that. So unless you have very strong wrists, shoulder, strong body, you tend to get hurt. But again, do what your sensei told you to do, so you can learn from him thoroughly. If you start hurting your wrist, hurting your elbow, hurting your shoulder, probably this over stress in your joints are hurting your body. So you probably should look at how you should be striking. After all, if you get hurt, you can't do kendo. Like myself, when I get hurt, you can't do kendo. Oh, no worries, Matthew. I don't have a mentor. Oh, I just watch you in kendo show, but I will relearn what I need to. Oh, no worries, no worries. So, if you don't have a sensei or teacher to teach this kind of kendo, certainly it's not for adults. A lot of people do it. And if you can do it, that's fine. But I don't recommend to do it because of the reason I just told you. Okay, so my kendo life is injury life. I got injured everywhere, so I don't want to get injured. So that's my, worry. All right, so remember, these fingers should be tight. So if you cannot lift your arms, so you can practice this. Tight here, these fingers should be relaxed. So you can go like that. With support with your other hands, all right? Tight grip, and you go, feel it. Feel how it feels like. Okay, this is how it's done. Right, and then with one hand you can go pong, pong, pong. See, it's moving. Tong, 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 and tong, tong. It hurts you. Okay, so whatever your sensei tells you to do, that's the number one thing you have to do. Okay, and if you think something is hurting by doing so, ask your teacher what you're doing wrong. Every person has different body structure. Every person has different body history, right? If you might already have some injuries somewhere in your body. So sometimes you can do one thing, sometimes you can't do other things. So just listen to your body, okay? And then you have to learn what else can you do? If you can't do this, what can I do to accomplish this motion, right? So please don't hurt yourself. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. It's pretty early today, but and of course you can do Makoto Sensei's method, surikaburi. All right, I can show you. You ready? Surikaburi, keep your body straight, and then go. 2、3、4、5、6, right? So surikaburi, you can do surikaburi. Of course, now you can purchase those Makoto Sensei's videos in English. I did subtitles, and you know where you can find me, so you can ask me any questions. We have, if you purchase the video or videos, we invite you to private group in Facebook, private group, so you can directly ask 8th Dan Sensei. 8th Dan is the highest grade you can get in Kendo. He is an 8th Dan. So you can ask him directly questions and he will check on you. If you have never done Kendo, it's a bit hard. It's not, these videos are not total beginner. If you don't have a sensei, it's very hard to follow what he's doing. So I don't recommend you buying those videos. But if you have a teacher and if you know what basic movement should look like, I strongly recommend those videos. All right. Okay. Yes, Yasad, is that right? I would like to learn from sensei. Exactly. You gotta find your sensei, okay, in your area. So make sure you go. I don't know where you live, Yasa. So just search Kendo Dojo or federation. Okay, your country name and federation, Kendo Federation. See if something comes up. Okay. Is it practical to implement Iaido or Hema, historical European martial arts, into Kendo? For clarification, Hema is European. If you want to do Iaido, Kendo and Iaido go together. Like I always say, Kendo was used to be a part of Kenjutsu school, Kenjutsu practice, and Iaido is the way of drawing sword. So it will help each other. Right, Hema, I don't know. I've never done it, so I cannot say if you should do it or you shouldn't do it together with Kendo. But Iaido certainly helps. Okay, Adams, thank you. I hope your shoulder starts to heal soon. Thank you very much. Thank you, Adam. Yes, I will be doing this, whatever they gave me. And it's not very clear, so I'm going to Google what they are so I can do it properly. And I have this anti-inflammatory pill, so I can probably do I can do more for my shoulder. Did you don't teach? I teach in Indianapolis, in the US. And I will have Zoom training sessions for those who cannot go to school. Not go to school, go to dojo. Well, it's a school, isn't it? Go to dojo. So if you're interested, please, in the description area, please fill out the form. I think, what does it say? In description area, if you're serious about learning Kendo, please fill out this form. Serious about Kendo? Yes, this one. I will send you there. Okay, please fill out this form if you're serious about learning Kendo. Mind you, I don't teach Kendo to beat up people. And your mindset should be proper, right. So Kendo is not to hurt others. Kendo is to train you. If there's only one person you have to hurt, it's you. You have to beat yourself, beat your ego, beat your laziness, to become a better person. That's what it is. Hey, what about Zoom class? Yes, I do. I will do that. So don't forget to fill out this form. I just what do you call it? Chat it. So filled out form sensei. Thank you, Christopher. So please do fill out the form, okay? And so I can contact you. That is the main reason. What fundamentals should both professionals and beginners learn in Kendo Iaido training? Fundamental is how to use your sword. I don't know what you mean by fundamentals. How to grab your sword. Basically, if you want to know about philosophical aspect, it's about controlling yourself. A lot of people think, I want to use sword. I want to know how to use a sword. It's opposite. If you cannot control yourself, you cannot control the sword. It's about your body. If you can control your body, you can control the sword easily. So that if you ask me about the fundamentals, that's it. You have to control your mindset. You have to control your body, right? Your body, you have to control your body. That means how to control your mind. When you do Kendo, you get pissed off, You get pissed off because you get hit all the time. Some people hit hard. You get angry, you get mad. But you do the same thing too. You don't know how hard you hit other people. So it's, you always think about me. Oh, you are hurting me. Why are you hurting me so much? I want to hit you too. Yeah, I want to strike you. I don't want to get hit you. I don't want to get hit by you. So these things are all your ego, right? You have to beat that. Calm yourself. That is number one thing. Calm yourself. Keep your calmness all the time while you're fighting. If you're familiar with Dragon Ball, that's what they do. They do Super Saiyan. They became Super Saiyan because they are so angry, right? That's exactly true. In Kendo, anger. If you do martial arts, anger is a great source of energy. But if you cannot control your anger, you just become violent, aggressive, and you cannot control yourself, and no one wants to train with you. If your opponent is stronger than you, your anger doesn't mean anything. They will beat you. So first, why you're doing Kendo? Why do you want to start Kendo? Of course, a lot of people say, I want to use I want to know how to control sword, or it looks cool. I'm okay with it. But at the very end, you must understand, you have to face to yourself frustration, getting annoyed. It's all in you, right? So Kendo is about controlling yourself, face to yourself. If you face yourself, if you don't like it, you're gonna walk away. If you don't like it, you stay there, you face to yourself even more. That's what we do actually. So when you get hit, it's bloody painful. Imagine this bamboo sword, right? If someone hits you, even on top of the protection, it hurts sometimes. So you can easily walk away. You can easily tell them off. Of course you can tell them off. I mean, you can just tell them, you're hitting me too hard. And if they say, I don't care, Kendo is about hitting each other, and then you are at the wrong place. I don't think Kendo is about hitting each other. Kendo is about controlling yourself through visible stuff. And we train intangible, which is your mind inside you, through tangible, the sword, bamboo sword. So if you don't understand that, probably you will not understand Kendo, so you will quit in the future anyway. So I want to make sure that you know that. All right, sorry about that, all the lecture. But if you want to learn Kendo from me, that's what I teach. So please do understand that. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed the video of the day today, and I'm going to see you next week. And I promise you, I'm going to start Zoom training session. It will be paid program, but after this has to get better, because I will have to show you how to do it properly, and also I want to have good program. I don't want to just teach. I want to have a good program. You should be doing that. You should be doing this. Let's do this. Please practice this, so you don't get bored. I want you to continue Kendo. One day you can join the proper Kendo dojo in your local area, or maybe you have to drive 1.5 hours once a day, but it's worth it. Until then, I'm going to share my knowledge with you, and we can grow together, improve together. All right, so I hope to see you in the future, but next week I will see you again. Matthew, can you please send the link to the Zoom training program? I will. I think you did. Did you fill out the form, Matthew? I haven't set it up yet. Fill out the form, please, so I can reach out to you when I'm ready. All right, I will do it. Like I said, I want to have a program. Let's do this. This gym training hasn't started yet. Yes, Adam, you're right. It hasn't started yet, but it will. All right, so I want to make sure I can provide you with a good program, and hopefully I can help you with Kendo study. All right, Jose, have a speedy recovery. All right, thank you very much. All the best from Portugal. Oh, Portugal, thank you. It's all over the world. Thank you very much. All right, Matthew, thank you very much for filling out the form. All right, I will see you next week. Hopefully, my shoulder feels a little bit better. And of course, if you have some experience in Kendo, let's say if you have Q level, Q or going to EQ, NIQ, SANQ, going to EQ, Shodan, Nidan, Sandan, consider to get Makoto Sensei's Kendo lessons. Very good. All right. Christopher, you have a good night. Thank you. Hope you get to feel better. Thank you very much. See you next time, my friend. Thank you very much, Christopher. All right. Thank you for coming, guys. I hope you guys have a good night, or a good day, or a good morning. It depends on where you are. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you next week. Bye.